welcome back to the channel. I am stoked that you're here because we are in Japan. We are on a quest to hit as many Japanese thrift stores as possible in search for Japanese exclusive retro games, and here are another hard off in today's video. In real time, it's been a long 9-hour day so far, and this is stop 5 in the last 9 hours. We got an hour before this hard off closes, so I'm stoked to get in, but there are only 3 rules. 1, games we find must be Japanese exclusive games that at the very least weren't released in North America. 2, they must be games that are not region locked and are playable on North American consoles. And 3, there has to be minimal knowledge of Japanese language required in order to play these games. So I'm talking puzzles, platformers, fighters, all that good stuff. That's what we're hunting for. Let's get in there and check out this hard off. Maybe it's because this is the first hobby off, hard off combo that I've found. This store is like twice the size of any of the others that we've been in so far, and we found the retro game section. Up top first, this is the first store that I've seen this in where they've got like a photocopy of a Super Famicom game, like the more pricey ones. They must have them behind the cash, but it's like a weird photocopy of some of these pricier games, I guess. I don't know if they're exact copies of, like exact photos of the games that you're gonna get, or whether they're just like a generic photo, but that's interesting. All right, I'm gonna take a quick dig through the N64 stuff first, see if there's anything that we need that's in our short list of games for the N64 collection. First, another copy of Puyo Puyo Sun. Man, it's crazy how much the price is varied on copies of different games depending on where you are. This one we picked up for, I think, around only 500 yen at the last dollar. And this is one that I wanted, so here we go, $5. But they want $9.90 here. Interesting. All right, we got N64 box stuff. That stadium box with the shiny kind of cover is really, really nice. Only $5.50 for Pokemon Stadium. What a great deal for a boxed copy of such a good game. Would be such a nice like display item for your game room shelves, but I just don't have the space for this stuff in my luggage and it's killing me. Nothing we need in the N64 section. Unfortunately, we're gonna dig through some of the Super Famicom games. All right, there are two boxed Super Famicom games that I'm interested in so far, but they're a little on the pricey side. First up is this copy of Super Bomberman 4. I think I've got Super Bomberman 3 loose. Don't know that I need to have it boxed, especially for around $35 Canadian. This one's 3,800 yen, but I might not see it again on this trip. The other one that keeps popping up is this one. It is the shooting collection. This is a Hudson Soft shooting collection. These are all later release NES games, or I guess in Japan, Famicom games. So it seems like this is a Super Famicom collection of Famicom shooters. Interesting, but for 5,500 yen, I think we're gonna pass. Really solid Game Boy Advance selection here. Again, they've got these like plastic cases. Actually, they're Game Boy cases. Yeah, backed with a little piece of foam that shows the pricier games. So you can get those up front if you want. Nothing here we need in the pricey stuff, but we did find this guy, which is hold on, Kuroin? Something like that. It's 990 yen. It is absolutely on our list of games to grab, so this is the first so far at this hard off. Grabbing it up. Okay, Game Boy and Game Boy Color next. This has actually been one of the tougher consoles for me to find games on that are on my list. I really thought these would be kind of like everywhere and in huge quantities, but I just haven't been finding games that I'm set out looking for. We're gonna move on a little bit down here. They've got a glass case. Unfortunately, it's directly under the speaker, as always. But a lot of cool stuff in here. I actually haven't seen this transparent pink Game Boy Advance. Pretty cool one. This one's almost 10,000 yen, so definitely a little bit out of our price range, but still really cool looking console for sure. Super Back to the Future is on my list, but I don't know if I want to spend $80 Canadian on it. I don't think it's that good of a game, but it is the first time that I've encountered it so far. Okay, so what I thought was gonna happen is exactly what happened. I have some games that are on my list of games to search for that hit all of the categories we need, but they're too pricey and not good enough games to bother picking up. Let me show you which ones. Okay, so for example, X on the Game Boy. Is on my list of games to pick up, but at 2,300 yen, I just don't feel like it's good enough of a game to bother picking up, at least right now, maybe at a cheaper price. And then the same thing goes for Super Back to the Future 2. They want 8,800 yen for this one. And even though it's on my list, I just don't feel like it's 80 Canadian dollars good, so we're gonna pass on that. We are gonna pick up this one, however. It's Super Parodius on the Super Famicom. That one's 3,800, so I'll have to call the guy over here and we'll get him to grab that one out for us. Just about to walk away from the jewel case and I saw this Pocket Pikachu. It's in decent shape too, and they want 1,400 yen for it. I'm absolutely gonna have to ask the guy about this one. This is too cool. Really, really cool. All right, over here in the hardware section, but we do have a Super Mario Maker set for the Wii U. This one's 77 bucks. That's a clean box. This is a really cool bundle, actually, sort of thing. I don't usually collect boxes, but I haven't seen this one in person yet. And yeah, the white Wii U. This is the 32 gig set. This is a really cool set, and to pick this one up for around $70 Canadian, that's yeah, it's a pretty good deal, especially this clean and in the box. Nice. And then what is this, Splatoon 2? It's a, what is this? Super Soaker? Is this a Super Soaker? And another entire game section over here in this case with so much like premium item stuff. So there's a Dreamcast, that may be the first one that I've seen. Looks complete for 3,800 yen. Probably the only other Wonder Swan I've seen on this trip. For 16,500 yen. Oh, these are cool. I don't know what they are. SNK handhelds. Those are really neat, actually. I don't think I've seen those before either in person. All right, we're nearly done. But before we go, it's time to take a stop to everyone's favorite section. Oh boy. Here it is, the junk section, and it is jam-packed. It's the first time I've seen this many Xbox 360s in the junk section. That's pretty cool. And they have one of these Taito drums. I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to bring like a Switch version of one of these back, but that peripheral is just so big. I'm already on the fence about selling my Donkey Congo drums, so I feel like I can't justify owning another drum peripheral. The drums are haunting me. They're calling me. Buy me. Buy me. I'm gonna have to hurry because this place closes pretty soon. Famicom. UMDs. That's it. Super Fire Pro Wrestling Special. Don't know if that's any different. Ooh, that's a lot of memory cards. Cool. Prices too. Are these all Sony? All right, and there you have it. That is the 5th hard off we've hit on this adventure. I'm stoked that you stuck around to enjoy every second of it with me. I so appreciate all, hang on, am I fuzzy? I so appreciate all the likes, comments, subscribes, all that good stuff goes a long way in helping my channel grow. If you want to catch the 6th hard off, it'll be in the next episode, so hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you on the next one.